The truth will set you free, they say. And here it is. Ron Killings, R-Truth, has returned to the WWE. Keyword! Returned to the WWE because before the WWE and Paul Levesque try and fool you guys and try and make the fans feel like idiots, feel like peasants for, oh my god, why are they moaning and they should just watch the story and kayfabe this and kayfabe that. This is your fault. One, that kayfabe's dead. And two, this time it wasn't rumors. It came from the horse's mouth. It came from WWE. It came from R-Truth. It came from the WWE superstars. It came from all the reputable media sources. So this time, it wasn't rumors. It wasn't Cody crybabies. It wasn't any of that. It was simply, you guys fucked up. Admit you're wrong. And tell us the truth. These are the top 5 reasons why, for me, WWE are definitely lying. Triple H is definitely lying in his press conference, saying it was a part of the show. R-Truth's contract was left to be expired, and he did get released from the WWE the same day, might add you, as Carlito, who, that's not kayfabe because he's not back, is he? Alright, so let's get into this. First of all, we get Money in the Bank. We get an R-Truth returning, hopping over the barricade, sliding in the ring in black Air Force Ones and a black H&M hoodie, taking out John Cena, putting that prestigious belt through the eyes, between the eyes of big match John Cena. And then he escapes and he jumps over the barricade. The crowd go crazy. The crowd, by the way, that were on R-Truth's side the whole way through the show, they were chanting his name and letting it be known. And big up to everyone online who let it be known that we want truth. This wasn't us being selfish. This wasn't us moaning about stuff. We just respect truth. He's the most beloved superstar, possibly of all time, definitely of this generation and the previous one. And we just wanted him to be treated fairly, treating him as a clown all the time. So all of a sudden, the press conference for Money in the Bank was anticipated more than any other because they were waiting for the questions. Leading into this, the only question I wanted to know and wanted people to ask Triple H is, 1, why did you release R-Truth? And 2, why are there tickets for £38,000? $38,000 if you will. That was it. We get to the press conference, and before we get there, I tell my chat, I tell my stream, watch out for Paul Levesque. That's not Triple H. That's not the cerebral assassin. That's Paul, and he's going to be cocky, and he's going to be all... And he was. The first thing he says is, yes, we're going to get to the question. Let's talk about the gate, all the money we made while you're releasing people. And also, I know you guys want to talk about R-Truth. So I'm like... He gets it, he's trying to get ahead of it, and then the question comes, and the journalist asks him the question, and he smiles and he smirks, the smug look on his face, and Triple H's response was, did you enjoy the show? You did? It's all part of the show, implying that R-Truth being released from the company was all a part of the show, and that's where I believe he's wrong, and this is where my top 5 reasons come for the evidence to why this is not the truth. Now let's start with one that is, you could say it's a rumor, but it's been reported, and it depends how you take these said actions. But one thing I know, my own sources, they won't give me loads of detail, but one thing I did ask of a wrestling promotion, has anyone got in contact with you on behalf of R-Truth or on behalf of Ron Killings for any signings or anything as such? All the person told me back is yes, over the last week, and that was it. That's all I needed to know. If it was kayfabe, R-Truth wouldn't be getting in contact with anybody else because he knows that he's got a place in the WWE. So that's number 1. Kathy Kelly's reaction to R-Truth returning and speaking after the product and nearly being in tears is number 2. That wasn't the reaction of somebody that knew what was going on. Now, it is possible that if it was kayfabe, they just didn't let on to a lot of people. That's very possible. But I don't believe it. With all the talent that was tweeting about R-Truth, the talent that some tweets got taken down, for all the talent that was upset about it, it didn't seem like it was kayfabe. Not to mention, big media sources, ESPN, New York Times, everything was speaking about R-Truth being released from the company. So that's number 2 for me. There was a report that Nick Khan is the reason that R-Truth came back. Apparently they were trying to contact him for the rest of the remaining of the week to try and get him back in the company, and he was ignoring their calls. Nick Khan had to reach out to R-Truth personally, and we're not going to know the details of the contract, and nor should we, because it's not our business. But apparently that's the reason why he returned. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's down to money. Maybe it's down to time of contract. Maybe it's just down to respect. Maybe he made R-Truth, Ron Killings feel a little bit more important by the big guy, the CEO, the executive, the president of the WWE actually contacting him. We even had TKO tweet fire emojis about R-Truth coming back because they know they were in the mud too. Everyone was turned on them. So we had that. Deal had been brokered over the previous 72 hours. Obviously not while I'm speaking. From Money in the Bank, 72 hours before is when they tried to contact him. I know a lot of people trying to use the fact that Ron Killing t-shirts are on WWEshop.com as soon as he was returning to the company. And I'll just say to people, this is a $1 billion organization. It's very easy for them to put t-shirt designs together. I can put a t-shirt design together right now on my laptop, go to the t-shirt shop, and as long as the lady doesn't have other t-shirts to do, I can have a product line out tomorrow. And that's on a small scale. This is a $1 billion in-house product where they do stuff themselves. They don't send it off to other companies, and they're in partnership with Fanatics as well, which is also another $1 billion company. So that's that. I think that was number 3. We'll get there. Number 4, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes on the kickoff, well, not the kickoff show, apologies, the press conference after, well, the post show with Big E and I don't know, I think Rosenberg's normally on there as well, and I think Big got on there as well. He made his comments regarding R-Truth. I'll probably summarize, if not I'll throw it on the screen after, but it was along the lines of, at the end of the day, we hear you, we listen to you, you guys said you wanted R-Truth back, and it's down to me, Paul, and Nick Khan and people like that to listen to the fans and give them what they want, and I'm so happy that the truth is back. Now you could say again, Cody's in Kayfabe, but why would any of this be Kayfabe when Kayfabe has been ruined in the WWE for the past 10 years? And only certain people stick to it, or try to stick to it. People like Dominic Mysterio and Roman Reigns and such. And even then, there's still podcasts and all these things being filmed. So we're not really going to fall into that. And then the final reason, and probably the biggest reason and the biggest bit of evidence, which is something small, but when you look into it, it's something big. R-Truth's son, Christopher Killings, his post comes up, his story pops up. It's Triple H at the press conference, talking about it's all part of the show. Christopher Killings simply puts in the caption, "Stop the cap." We know what that means. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
The next slide is R-Truth in the ring, and it says, "Congratulations, Dad, on your new contract with the WWE. Final run. New contract with the WWE. It was over, and now it's not. They fucked up. Admit the truth, and it's fine. Because it's not even important at this point. It's not even important at this point because you rectified where you went wrong. But do not try and make the fans feel like they're idiots for only the second to third time in the past couple of months. This 2025 has been atrocious from the WWE, but I love the fact that you rectified where you went wrong. Can we have some more of that in the future? And can we start rectifying storylines now? Let me know what you think in the comment section. The truth will set you free. R-Truth is dead, but Ron Killings has returned. Run.